let's talk about the benefits of dating a single mother. There are so many benefits. I see so many men that go, I don't want a woman that already has children. Well, that should be a red flag right then and there. That's a definite red flag because you have deeper issues.
You know what, fellas? She's right. She's right. Maybe we've been traumatized, and that's the reason why we don't date single parent mothers. You know, I remember this one time, I was dating this chick who had a kid, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go to the park. Let's go to the playground and stuff like that. And so the little kid was playing, and I saw the kid, his shoes was untied. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go and help him out. Help him tie his shoes or whatever. And do you know, this little bastard kicked sand in my eyes, and I was like, you know what? Never again.
Rather a virgin or a player?
A player.
Why?
Because he's got experience. He knows what he's doing.
And you value that very highly?
I would say yeah.
I fucked it.
You date assholes or nice guys?
Asshole.
Assholes? Are you looking for an asshole or are you looking for a nice guy?
You know, I'd like to say nice guy, but I usually go for the assholes.
Assholes?
Yeah.
Do you like guys who are tall or short?
I like tall.
What's like the perfect height?
Definitely over 6 foot.
Over 6 foot?
Definitely.
Okay.
Maybe taller.
How many dates does a man have to take you on before he gets the box?
The box?
Yeah.
He don't gotta take me on a date.
Oh, shit, like
You don't gotta take you on a date?
Nah, f that.
Yeah, what's your type? What's your type?
Any type.
Stop the cap. Have you ever used a guy for a free meal?
Oh, yeah.
Duh. Yeah, I think everyone has.
If I love you and we didn't work out because you fucked it up, blow up my phone. And if I block your number, call me from an unknown number.
Stop it.
And if I block that number, then show up to my fucking job. If I'm not working that day, then fucking show up to my house.
Get some help.
How hard is it? I don't ask for much. Just be obsessed with me.
Shut up, bitch.
Have the same type of man. Like, we like a nasty
We like a f***ing criminal. Like, straight up someone who is so visibly violent. That is our type.
Like someone that if we bring them home to our parents or show them to our friends, they're like, what the f is wrong with you? Why do they have gold teeth?
That's a red flag right there, bruv. That's a red flag right there, bruv.
You should never even have approached that man in the first place. That is someone who will lead you into a violent and tragic death.
Hey, look, is it me or does it sound a little spicy to y'all? Like, this sounds like it got some race element into it, Like, oh, she want a guy that looks like a criminal. She want a guy that looks like he's violent. A guy that probably her, white parents wouldn't approve of. And a guy with gold teeth. So, what exactly are you trying to say, ma'am? Are you trying to insinuate that you only date hood niggas?
When you're in a relationship,
Okay.
what do you bring to the table?
Everything. I bring the whole table.
What's on the table?
I mean, there's loyalty, there's emotional stability, there's financial stability.
You would like to contribute financially as well?
Yeah, of course. I don't think a man or a woman necessarily, there's no breadwinner. I can be the breadwinner as a woman, you can be the breadwinner,
If everybody makes bread, there's more bread on the table.
Right, exactly. Power couple vibes.
Okay, what do you expect a man to bring to the table then?
I expect him to bring the same thing that I bring to the table. I think there's definitely some masculine energy that I think he needs to bring to kind of bring out my feminine energy, like a little dominance, but not too much dominance.
Sensational.
Why do men cheat?
It's not the woman. It's not the men. It's the women. Women need to take the time to understand the men. So if they would understand the men wouldn't have to cheat.
Finally, someone understands.
Needs to hear this, but stop having that man beg you to be intimate with you. Like, seriously.
She's right, though. Men shouldn't have to beg their women for intimacy. When you constantly shut your man down or you're hyping him up through the day while he's at work, I actually made a video about that if you want to go check it out. But if you're constantly hyping him up and shutting him down, you are training him to no longer be attracted to you. And you wonder why men cheat. you wonder why they seek attention from other women, why they have that one chick friend who you think something might be going on. It's because you're not giving him what he needs. Like, initiate. Dudes love it when their woman initiates. Like, I am constantly all over my man. Sometimes he has to tell me to chill. I want to constantly touch him and feel him. There's mountains and valleys, and he has this chest thing that's just... that man is delectable. Just show your man you want him, that you crave him, bro.
You see, the problem is that a lot of men are dating women or married to a woman that their wife or girlfriend don't find them highly attractive. Like, your wife is not obsessed with you. Your girlfriend is not obsessed with you. She doesn't crave you. She doesn't desire you. You know, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you smell. You know what I'm saying? Are you with a woman that desires you? You know, because when you find a woman that desires you, you know, she's less likely to cheat on you. She's less likely to withhold intimacy from you because you are her first option and hopefully her only option.
10 things that every guy should be able to do. If you can drive and you're a guy, you need to know how to change your tire. If you break down on the side of the road with a flat tire, you need to be able to change that thing proficiently. You don't need to call mommy. You don't need to call AAA or whatever. You need to know how to change a tire. It's not that difficult. Practice in your driveway if you have to. And also, if you're ever with your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, you need to be able to take charge of that situation and replace their tire for them, okay? They don't need to be on the ground jacking up cars on the interstate. You need to protect them, make sure they feel comfortable and safe. We're moving on.
What is the lean test? Basically, Lil Dicky posted a picture with, I guess, new girl he's been dating. If you look at the picture, he's like really leaning toward her. And the lean test is just like, if you want to have a healthy relationship, the girl should be leaning into the guy. It's the sign of probably a pretty weak man if he's the one who's like leaning in. It's not a good look. And it's funny, if I look back, I had a really bad relationship one time. A lot of the photos, I'm leaning in. So it's just kind of indicative about the relationship itself.
You know what? I'm actually curious to see what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, let me know. Like, do you think that if a man is kind of leaning towards his girl in a picture, do you think that's, you know, a sign that maybe she's the one that's running a relationship? Maybe she's the one that wears the pants in a relationship? Or do you just think that, hey man, a picture is a picture and it doesn't really matter? Let me know what y'all think.
I came home early to surprise my wife with a vacation. I burst open the door to our bedroom and yelled, "Surprise!" and caught her in our bedroom with her boss. I was devastated, but I blocked the door with a chair so they couldn't leave, stole his clothes so he was made to stand there awkwardly, and then I forced them to confess everything while I recorded it. He asked if he could leave, but I said, not yet. Then I FaceTime his wife to show her my wife and her husband standing there in my bedroom.
You know, also often, man, I hear stories about men coming home early to surprise their wives and different things like that, and they end up being the one that gets a surprise by catching their wife cheating on them. Now, in this story in particular, this man, he's actually considering taking his wife back. You know, I know he's hurt and everything like that, but dude, do not take your wife back. I mean, you literally came home early to try to surprise your wife with an anniversary vacation. And this is how she's celebrating y'all's anniversary? This is how she's celebrating y'all marriage? Do not take her back, all right? Look, I know you might not want to believe it, but hey, look, your wife,
she belongs to the streets.
Key that opens any lock is a master key, but a lock that can be opened by any key is a shit-ass lock.
So which one are you, though? That's what the people want to know.
I'm a lock.
Have you ever had a sugar daddy?
Yes.
How much did you charge him?
Not that much, like $200 a day. We didn't do anything else.
We didn't do anything else.
Isn't it crazy how the most viral content on Twitch basically always revolves around a hot girl? Like, a guy meets up with a hot girl IRL, he goes on a date with her, he goes on e-dates, you know, 20 guys compete for one girl. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, you gotta stop living vicariously through these streamers. I mean, look, I don't really care if you like Aiden Ross, that's your own prerogative. But the fact that 100,000 people will sit there live, like take the time right then and there out of their day to watch him spit game to a girl, and then millions and millions more people will go and watch that online is absolutely crazy. And look, I understand why you do it. You try to see yourself in him. When he spits game and delivers a smooth line, you get hyped. When the girl stands up and shows her outfit of the day, you get excited. But what happens when the stream ends? He gets to go sit in his mansion with these girls and have fun and live his life, while you sit there in your bed alone.
Hey, look, shout out to this guy right here, because you know what? I totally agree, man. I mean, fellas, you need to know your worth. When you become successful like Aiden Ross, who's one of the biggest Twitch streamers, or one of the known YouTuber who gets hundreds and thousands of views, sometimes millions of views. When you become a guy that's highly successful, that's high value, you need to start acting like it. Stop going on e-dates and stop trying to fight for these women's attention and stuff like that. You are the prize. You are a hot commodity. You need to start acting like it. These women need to be fighting for you instead of you fighting for them. All I'm saying, fellas, is that we need to start knowing our worth. Stop acting like you're little peasants, because we're not. We're men.